you guys will be on the charger for some of this and off the charger for most of it. But anyways, this is the start of like some new really cool videos. And so I want you to like and subscribe. If you are into flexibility, you will get some of that and not just now. I'll talk about this in a minute, Flexibility, we got you covered. And you like things that you can laugh at or like relate to. We got you covered. We got you covered for everything. So if you like music, because I'm going to be posting a lot of brand new songs and music related things, but also a lot of fun comedy things like Beans. Beans is a YouTube character I do, and it's really funny, and you guys really love it. But this is how to get your splits part 2. So I did not specify in the last one that I do not have my splits. I still don't. But that video did really good. It's my most popular video. That video helped me so much. And literally, it's the most liked video on my channel. The most viewed video. Like, that's crazy. And it's the one video that I forgot to tell you to subscribe. So, subscribe. I am going to teach you how to use a bunch of tips that I use and been using to get my splits. I do not have it yet, but that's because I went on like a break for a while, and it was an emotional break where I just need to take a break from like trying to get my splits and doing that stuff. But I'm gonna put my hair back, I think. But yeah, basically I was going through a dark time of losing my crush. And I'm still going through, but I need to get back to like doing what I love. And please subscribe, please subscribe because it means a lot to me considering my birthday is coming up October 24th. And also not only that, but if you subscribe, just know you are going to like the content. I'm going to be posting a lot of flexibility. Very lately, I want to do part 2 to getting your Arabesque because I have my Arabesque and you guys kind of like part 1. So in this video, I will show you some hacks, and then also I'm going to be using an actual stretcher thing. Now here's the thing, mine is a hanging stretcher, so it is not recommended. Well, it does all that way. So the first basically warm up. For that, you can do your own warm up, and I'm gonna warm up a little bit more though. So I'm just doing feet roll, or whatever they're called, I'm doing this. I'm just doing a basic warm up, not that much, because I did kind of warm up already. Okay, I think I'm good because I warmed up already. So the first hack I can't show you. Before I could in part 1, I was able to show you, but I can't because it involves basically you take and get as far into the split position as you can. This is your middle splits. So this, not this. You get the point. Your middle splits. And you take and try to get as far into one as you can to the point where you are comfortable. And then you keep your legs straight, and then you try to just push yourself up against the wall. Now here's the issue with this one. It is painful, but I love it because it makes such a huge improvement. before I couldn't even get anywhere near the splits, and now I can get about halfway. And this one really does work. So you're gonna want to push yourself. If you can, get all the way to the wall. Do not feel bad, because that getting all the way to the wall where your legs are literally touching the wall is a full split. So you just go as far until like you start getting a little bit of pain. Then you like stop, hold it there for like a minute, and then I do it more than a minute, but do not do that. Like, do not hold it for more than a minute. The reasoning is the fact that I do it is bad. Basically, your body, you know how when you're up normal, your body like stiffens out. Like, like when you're not, like, the reason you warm up is so you can like warm up so you don't hurt yourself, like that sort of. Well, if you hold your splits or really any position, your splits, a back bend, like any of that without warming up, your body will do the same thing and stiffen up, and then it will hurt like crazy coming out of it. So, yeah, I do it usually for 3 or 4 minutes. Do not do that. I do it in a way that is safe because I split it up into different times. Now that is okay. So separate your time. So now let's actually get going. So this is a stretcher. This is a hanging stretcher. So it's not really for your splits, but I have found something cool about it. The strap. Let me adjust this. Okay. So I just did this wrong, and I feel really stupid now. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. So, my stretcher is put out wrong. Okay, say right there. And then, that's the one downer about this hanging stretcher, is that to do it in the way that I like to help with my splits, you basically have to like, okay, I keep messing up. So in order to do it in the way that I love to do it, make sure that is on correctly. And you push that like, okay. Push that there. Pull that through there. That is not straight. Now you pull it. And then you take the end. Sorry. Is that the way to do it, the way that I like, is you have to like basically undo your stretcher. Okay, we're gonna say that is good. And then we're gonna just add one more thing. And it just failed. Okay. This is not failing me, okay. There. There's one. Okay, it's really bad. And I feel really. This other end is actually hooked up the way that it needs to be. So I'm gonna have to. Wait, I did not mean to do it. So here. And then I'm gonna get you guys down here. Like and subscribe. So I have 3 hair scrunchies. You're probably like, what are they for? So the first 2. I like to put these around my ankles because they're really cute, but also they add a nice cushion to what I'm about to show you. So you slip your, wait, wrong end. I'm getting confused. This is way too big. See, the issue is with this end, it put on wrong. So I'm gonna have to have a chat with, okay. That was my dog Sam. Okay. So, but also it gives you enough padding. I'm doing this wrong. Okay, I see where the flower and now, okay, my dog needs to move. I like to, if there's extra, which there is, I like to grab it and knot it. Like a seatbelt. And basically you try to just work on your splits with it. But, okay. I can't fully demonstrate it because I just messed my thing up. But yeah. And also, I gotta work fast. Considering that the tablet's not gonna last very long. So yeah, basically that, if you have a stretcher, that is a bonus, is to, I would not recommend a hanging stretcher. Okay, here's the tea. I have tried I didn't know what type of stretcher would help me with my splits. I got a hanging stretcher, and it's really nice, but it's not the most helpful thing for your splits. What? There's nothing back there. Oh wait, you're off. So, I'm gonna actually take you up here and talk about this real quick. Because then you won't die as quick. I did not mean to like the way that came out. Okay. Tablet won't. Basically, a hanging stretcher is not the most advised thing for getting your splits. It does help you with a leg hold, which I can almost do a leg hold. I like get 3/4 in the air. And it does help you with your arabesque. And you have issues like not being able to get your leg up in the air, which an arabesque is halfway. And it's actually really fun and simple. Video coming probably tomorrow or the next day. Haven't decided. But I would recommend a hanging stretcher for your arabesque and also your leg hold, and I haven't quite figured out anything else. Well, I guess if you say you have issues coming up from a back bend, like coming up and like standing up, you could have a friend help you with this, and like you could technically like use it to work on coming up, like have a friend pull. Where's your ball? Go get me your ball. I want to throw your ball. It will distract you, but basically, did your ball go under there? 1 second, I gotta get my dog. Okay, my dog is very important, and he was trying to get to his ball. It went under the. Ignore the fact that it is raining. But yeah, like you could easily use the hanging stretcher for like pulling yourself up or like having a friend. Here's the thing. When it hangs, there's this rope that you pull and that like gets it working. So if you have issues coming up from a back bend, don't worry, in a minute we're going to do more split stuff if I want to explain this. Then you could have a friend or a family member or a sibling or whoever pull it for you so you get the idea of like coming up in like a standing position. Now I still need work on my back bend, video coming soon. Because I have a disadvantage that not a lot of people have. Because back in February I had spine surgery, so I have essentially like having 2 extra spines. Because I have 2 rods in my back, and it doesn't get me down. I literally don't ever let it get me. It hasn't stopped me yet. Like occasionally, if I'm moving on something too fast and like I'm picking it up real fast, then it won't. Then I'll like kind of be like, wait, stop. I need to slow down. I need to go over this part again. Like, but it doesn't get me down. And so for me, like getting my back bend and like stuff can be a little bit harder because of that. But for the most part, I'm really good. So you can adjust your stretcher or to have like 2 loops and then use it to, it won't essentially only do much with your splits, but it will help it. Because you're kind of getting something pulling you, and you don't have to put hair scrunch and she's on your ankles. I like to because I think it's kind of cute, but also if you are doing this, that it kind of just makes it more comfortable. Next tip. It is raining. So a great tip that I would recommend is putting one leg out to the side here. I'm gonna see, keeping it there, bending it like grabbing your foot, My dog needs. It's just rain. Oh, did your ball get stuck again? How many times are you gonna get this ball stuck? And basically, it's a great stretch, but also, it has helped me a little bit because then you're like getting the idea. Then you repeat, obviously, like the most obvious. Well, it's an obvious thing. You repeat it, which is great. Then comes something that's really effective. See, the reason I couldn't show you the wall thing is because essentially we have all this like wrapping paper. Basically, my mom in the process of wrapping like Christmas presents and stuff. So she kind of, this is their room, by the way. I would show you mine, but mine doesn't really have just a wall space that's like blank. Actually, there is that one spot, but for the most part, I don't think it's big enough. Then I want you. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of do it facing this way because I don't want to is set normal, like straight. I know this by heart, and how come today I just cannot do it? And I know how to put my legs straight. Okay, we're gonna lean back and do it because apparently today my legs do not want to cooperate. And then I want you to like slowly bring your legs out, just slowly until you feel like you can't get any farther into like a split. Like this helps if you don't really have a wall, or maybe you do, and you're doing that, you want something else. So, and yeah, this is like great because you're just essentially seeing where you are. It's not doing a massive help, but then you're getting the idea of where you are, and you're also like getting to track your improvement. Then the next thing I'm going to show you from down. I want you to like just slowly like go at like almost like you're slowly dropping in to a split until you can't drop anymore. Then you just place your feet. This would be like a beginner's, and then I'm gonna go to a more epic. You can lean forward and grab on. See, that's where I am. And you're probably like, oh, I can't get out of it. You just slowly, like, you didn't see it, but base. Okay, I demonstrate that again. But you're only going to see one way. Then you're dropping straight onto your knee and like curving it around. And then you do that with both sides if you want. So the next step is figuring out what is your good leg and what is your bad leg. You're probably like, how does it affect me getting my splits? And just know I do not have my splits, but this is the routine that has helped me a lot. And so the answer is, it has a lot. So you can kind of do anything and figure out like good leg, bad leg, or maybe you're lucky and both legs are equal. Then this will not apply. But what I like to do is, once you figure out your good leg, bad leg, my dog wants to say hi apparently. We're gonna let him be on camera. Hello. Ooh. Is that all you wanted? Oh. I get distracted easily by my dog Sam, okay? And I love him, and also he doesn't like me filming, and it takes away time from him. He just wants me to love on him. But basically, your good leg is gonna need less work. Your bad leg is gonna need more work, and by that I mean more stretching, more attention. And that will help you get further into your splits. I do not have my splits, I repeat, I do not have them, because in my last video, someone disliked it, and I went like, well, that's sad. And because then it hit me, I never specified in that video that I did not have my splits. The next thing, I don't know if my dog is going to let me. You can see. One. If he doesn't let me, I'll put him out there. So you're going to want to lay. Just lay. Legs up. And then grab onto where your knees are if you can. If you can't, then just grab on anywhere and bring them out. Then you put one hand on top point. Up. Straight. Yeah, so that you can do it two ways. You can either just do it that way, or you can do it with weights. Like, there's weighted things that you can buy. Like, go to the Ripka Twins channel and you'll understand what I'm talking about, weighted things, because they made a video, and I feel like they explain the weighted things better. And the weighted thing, I would recommend, I do not have them, so, which essentially what they do is they just kind of force you like more in, like they make your leg go down more because it's heavier, you know, and weighted. Yeah. Please help me get to 100 subscribers, or like past 100 subscribers by my birthday, October 24th. I would love it. And stay tuned because there's going to be so many flexibility videos. I already planned out like 3, which is Arabesque Part 2, because I do have that and I have some great tips. And now I have a more upgraded version. Then also we are doing trying to get my back bend, because that's going to be a fun one. And then also we're going to do, well, this one's not flexibility, but it is, well, we got one more flexibility, trying to get my leg hold. And then we got 2 that aren't flexibility, which is beans, because you guys love beans. Beans is a really fun character to do. The last video did not do good, but that one I figured out why. Because I used some really horrible effects on it. And so I'm not doing that this time. But beans is just fun to do. And then we got Star, because you guys seem to kind of like Star, and I haven't really gone into detail yet with Star. So I feel like the fact that I just did a basic Star video a long time ago, and that did okay, you know, like going into detail will be good. Another tip is you can do that with your stretcher, and basically it works magic. Yeah, like because then you're just wrapping it like around your waist. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay. And if you have ever, I mean, not ever, but ever have a video idea that you would love for me to do, please DM me. I would say comment, but I don't have comments. And it's hashtag bring back the comments YouTube. I miss them because I never got comments in the first. Oh no, I got comments in the first place, and like I had them, and I kind of started social media at the point where they were taking them away, and then I got really sad because I like rarely got any comments to begin with, and now you're like just taking them away and taking away like the freedom of them. I love doing YouTube. Like I always feel bad complaining about it because it's like a dream come true of mine. But in the end, when I did it, I never imagined not having comments. Like, and I'm like, was really down. Okay. We're gonna pull it a little more because let's face it, it needs it. Okay, I fixed it. I thought. Wait, I'm gonna attempt to fix it one more. We're going to. So I thought I had fixed it, and I was really excited, and then like it happened, and now it's like, oh wait, would. Okay, my dad's gonna have to fix that, cause I don't know. My dad's really good at fixing that, and so yeah. Also, really soon, flexibility, being star, music, everything that you love. I might do a yoga video one day because I did a few of them. I did like 3 or 4 parts and like 2 or 3 on a yoga trend. So then we're gonna end it with 2 more things, which is simply just doing this, which is pointing your leg and just going as far as. This is great because like you're getting the idea of like a pointed foot, straight leg, you know. But also this helps you with I know it helps you with your splits, and I'm pretty sure it helps you with your leg hold. Then the final, obviously I want you to repeat because on the other side because you need to balance out your legs, like it's very important. So the final thing is to attempt to do as far, well, we're going to do it in 2 ways. We're going to do this way. Wait, I need to do it more like right. Which is push up into like a split and then slowly bring it down. Lay. If you can, if you can't lay, that's fine. I can't even lay, like when I lay, my leg bends. And then the other way is to repeat what we did on the floor, sliding into one. I wish Bella was here because then she could explain all of it to you a lot better. And that is going to be it for the video. And guys, for those who don't know who Bella is, she's my great niece, and she's literally my best friend. She means so much to me, and she is a flexibility queen. Because she loves, she's really into, technique and learning like that, but also she loves her tricks and stuff. And I wish I was flexible as her. Later, she was trying to teach me a chest stand. That didn't go well because she's so natural at it that she can be the one to demonstrate it. She can demonstrate it at a average person level, and then super non-flexible level, and then a super flexible level. I can't. So she would be a good demonstrator, but I'm a good explainer because she can't teach inflexibility for the life of her, and I feel bad saying that because, but it's kind of true. Because she's so flexible and she's naturally flexible, to the point where it's crazy, to the point where she's so naturally flexible that she can't teach it. Because to her, she's like, oh, do this, this, and this, and then those things are for super advanced people. She just can't teach it. That can be it.